Hello and welcome to Core Finance. I'm Matt Brown. I'm joined today by Alessio Rastani, who is founder and CEO of leadingtrader.com. Thank you very much for coming onto the show today.
Yeah, thanks so much.
We're going to talk about Tesla.
Oh, yeah. No matter what you think of Tesla, I do agree that they produce very beautiful cars. I've been in one of them. I certainly like their philosophy of producing clean energy cars and electricity. I think it's a great idea. But as far as the stock is concerned, that's a different matter.
And that's very important for viewers, and certainly people new to markets will pick products they're emotionally attached to.
Yes.
And that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a good investment.
It's certainly usually a mistake. Number one, here's some facts. I'm going to stick with the facts here. Number one, as I put down here, according to Bloomberg, Tesla has burned through nearly $10 billion since 2012, holds another $10 billion in debt, and has never been a profitable company. Number two, they face competition. Here's the thing. This is the reason why I've refused to buy a Tesla, because I think they are overpriced and overvalued, both stock and car, by the way. So the thing is that BMW and Audi are soon going to enter the electric, they already have with some of their i8 and i3. Certainly the price of Tesla cars will drop once competition enters the market. You got BMW, Audi, other car manufacturers bringing more electric cars. So it's going to face competition already there, apart from the fundamentals being bad. We've got on this chart, we can see that it's been in a tremendous uptrend. Having said that, though, from an Elliott wave perspective, and for folks who don't know what that means, simply Elliott wave means that markets tend to trend in 5 waves. That wave 5 we can see there is usually the final wave, the last move before a correction or before a new trend develops, presumably the downside. And guys, if we just take a look at that chart over there, we can see got negative divergence. Negative divergence, for folks not aware, is the first sign of a weakening of the upward trend. And what we have here is that trend line. The purple line shows the uptrend line. What I'm waiting for, and to confirm going short. So before we can even consider getting short on this, what I want to see is I want to see a clean break of that trend line. As I've drawn on that chart, if this is the start of a wave 3, we don't know if it is yet. But here's what we can do. For folks who want to consider shorting this stock, going against Tesla, what you can do is put a sell stop order.
Yep, sell to open.
For entry.
Yep.
A sell stop order at 340 or just below 340. Because if we roll over and if we take out that 340, which is just below that trend line, then we can get short. And my target would actually be close to 300. That would be our wave 3 target, just near the lows of July. And then potentially at 280, and who knows, that might actually be the start of the selling on the stock or a potential downtrend. I think that fundamentally it doesn't make sense for the stock. I mean, sure, markets have done irrational things in the past. Markets are not rational. It's mostly psychology. Yes. But I think from a fundamental and technical perspective, we should be considering shorting Tesla when the time comes, again, at those levels I mentioned on the chart. A great guy who comes on this show, Bill Hubbard, I think he said that fall in love with your neighbor's wife, but not your stock or investment.
Understood. Well, on that note, thank you very much for joining us today.